Welcome to Proust My Startup, the podcast that offers you a glimpse at the personalities of the people that make the local startup ecosystem in Malaysia. I'm Vanessa Mouledous, aka Brand Shifu with an H on Instagram, the founder of North Branding Consulting Boutique Agency. I'm a brand strategist, 24/7 immersed by the sides of entrepreneurs, startups, and SME founders. As a brand consultant, a mentor, but also an entrepreneur program facilitator, an investment jury, and a business angel. In Proust My Startup, I want to really discover who are the people that make our local startup ecosystem. Because I'm a brand strategist, I want to understand how their personal brand might influence or shape the corporate brand of their organization. Today's episode is recorded from CloudMile's Center of Excellence in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Startups thrive on innovation, and CloudMile is here to fuel that journey. As a leading AI and cloud technology company in Asia, they help businesses drive digital transformation and growth, leveraging machine learning, big data, and cloud solutions. With a team made up of certified technical experts and a strong network of technology partners, including being one of just 40 Google Cloud Managed Services providers globally, CloudMile has supported more than 1,200 companies through consulting, technical, and managed services. I've seen it firsthand with my own mentees, tech startup founders. The Center of Excellence in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, now offers startups a collaborative space to explore generative AI, data management, security, and more, and advance their digital competitiveness with cloud and AI adoption. So if, like them, you want to experience it yourself, visit today my.cloud. Hello, Jeshua.
Bonjour.
Love it. Bonjour. I've been reproached actually to not use any French.
Oh, really?
Reproached.
Oh,
Nicely reproached by one of my mentees to not use my Frenchiness enough. So
Okay.
bonjour. Yes.
Bonjour.
How are you?
Ça va? You?
Très bien. Now you're speaking French to me.
I
and
know,
we continue
right?
in French because it's instantly switching. I
Yes.
just answer you in French. Very well. Très bien. Merci.
Yeah.
I'm very glad to have you over. For the story, Jeshua and we met a year back or something at the Chinese New Year celebration, I
Yes.
think, at Alan Lim's from Nexia's house, where I was not invited, by the way, but we we happened to have co-hosted a meeting day for our entrepreneur program group that we had together. And we ended up, I think, at Alan's. Oh, no. I was at a My Startup jury.
Okay.
First time ever. And with Ben, we were having some post-event discussion. And then we said, oh, why don't we go dining together? And then he invited himself and us, me and another person, to Alan's house.
Yeah.
So this is how I met you, because that was your group, actually, Chinese
Correct.
New Year. Yeah. And then we bumped into each other's 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah.
Randomly, after
In a
another
cafe.
meeting of mine at Nexia, again in a cafe in TDDI.
Yeah.
And so it hit my mind that actually you were right spot on in the line of my podcast. Because I don't think that the audience has understood it yet, but the way I'm selecting founders especially is I'm looking for startups that can progress Malaysia. Not necessarily in terms of, SDG goals or impact startups, but more likely like what can I do for my country? And Jeshua is the founder of Carching that you might have heard about. That is all about monetizing your assets as an individual. There is another side for the brands and the clients. But if you are a Malaysian or living in Malaysia, he gives you ways to improve better your life. So that for me was totally in line with this podcast. And so here we are having you on my mic. So
Thank you so much.
So we will start with the beginnings, which is, and you have to know, they don't come prepared at all with a script here. They don't even know what they're going to go through. For the sake of authenticity, which is the DNA of this podcast. First question is, have you ever heard of the Proust questionnaire?
No.
Of course not.
Yeah, of course not.
Not in this part of the world. For French people, it's just a normal thing.
Oh, okay.
Because Proust questionnaire, Proust is actually the last name of Marcel Proust, in good French, who is a French and philosopher writer
Okay.
From the late 19th, early 20th century. And back then, in his intellectual and aristocratic circles, he popularized a game that was based on personal questions. Back then, our society was, for these people, pretty much about not working. So I think they had time to reflect on life, which we don't have time anymore for.
Yeah.
And so here we are with that popular game. So it's a 150 years old game.
Okay.
He didn't invent it, but we owe him basically to know it. So that's why it has taken his name as the Proust questionnaire. The 35 questions that we're going to go through are partly from his time, from himself. He has written down answers to it himself. There is his, how is it called, archives, let's say, that we can find online. But it's also a mix with what I discovered lately, Vogue questions. Vogue has also used these questionnaires with celebs. A few people have done that in the world, not many.
Okay.
I think we are 3 or 4 doing that. So it's a mix of it, but it's very relevant. It seems to be Proust, actually, time. Very universal questions. So we're going to go through that. It's supposed to reveal the true nature of people.
Okay.
So big ambition here.
Let's see.
You ready?
Ready.
Okay. So let's start with question number 1. What is your idea of perfect happiness?
Ooh. Contentment,
Mm-hmm.
like when you reflect on your life or any happenings, any events, you're contented with the outcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. What is your greatest fear?
Ooh. Losing the ones I love.
Fair enough. And you just had a baby.
And I just
So
had
now
a baby.
the
Even more
yes,
on the table.
I know the thing.
Yeah.
Before it was just about you. You
Yeah.
could manage somehow.
Yeah.
But now it's about the kids. For me, it has like not even times 10. I think
Yeah.
times 1,000 now. Yeah,
Exactly.
appreciate. What is the trait you must deplore in yourself? So something you are that you would like not to be.
Something that I'm not.
Something that you
I
are.
am.
So a trait of personality
Mhm.
that you know you have and you would like not to have, not to be that
Ooh.
way. Can be little, can be big, but it's something that is a bit bugging you.
I think sometimes it's not worth dying on certain hill,
Mm-hmm.
and I sometimes like to fight for certain principles.
Yep.
Just to not say maybe prove a point.
Mm-hmm. Ego, maybe?
Could be ego, could be trying to uphold a certain value.
Yeah.
But sometimes avoiding conflict is better than going
That's true.
straight on.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. My mom, she told me that very early in age with
Yeah.
her own mother, actually, sometimes saying, there are battles that are not worth it.
Yes,
So just
exactly.
let it go.
And I think as I grow older, I get to understand that. And
Yeah.
as I go through a relationship, a marriage with
Mhm.
kids, I start
Yeah,
to understand
yeah.
even more.
You will
Yes.
see. And with kids growing up, you will have more battles in the making
Yes, exactly.
and more to lose
Yes.
consciously. All right. Now, same question, but with others. What is the trait you most deplore in others?
That the one I want to have in other people.
The one that you really don't like in other people.
I think it's similar as well. On the flip side, I think people can be too nice or just to avoid conflict
Mhm.
and lie to your face on what the true
Understand.
intention is.
Yep.
Yeah. So then that wastes a lot of time, leading people into different directions. Yeah.
So not straight enough.
Yeah, yeah.
And in the bad way that
Yeah.
time. Okay.
Sometimes can be bad. Yeah.
Yeah, understand. Which living person do you most admire? Can be
Ooh.
someone famous or someone from your circle.
I would say after being a parent, maybe my parents, both
Mhm.
together as one.
Mhm.
Understand now the difficulty of bringing
True.
kids to this world.
Yeah. Now I'm more reflective on that path as well.
Exactly. And last time at their age, they don't have a playbook. Like right now, at least we have AI to help
True.
us.
True. Are you
and-
consulting AI to raise your
Of
baby?
course, yes. I mean, ChatGPT is my friend.
Love it. I didn't
Yeah.
think about it
Yeah,
actually.
so now-
Apart for university and
Oh
tracks
no.
and all.
Yeah.
Funny.
So 3 months regression or that now we know ahead of time. We can prepare.
Very good.
Before that, my God, like
Yeah,
I don't know how
true,
they do it.
true. I can tell my mom, she had the Bible, a French Bible, written by, I don't know who, psychologist or whatever. And she had it and she passed me, well, I never read it, but she passed me this book because supposedly they were the A to Z,
Yeah.
about babies. But I don't think it's so easy. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's not that easy.
yeah,
No.
but AI, okay, that's nice. Okay, I might check it. Now, what is your greatest extravagance? So something that you are indulging into.
Could be a hobby or it could
Yeah,
be
could be
anything,
a
right?
hobby, could be
Oh,
material, immaterial.
I always look forward to Christmas like week. Not because of the celebration itself. Yes, thankful, go to church and stuff. But it's that moment where I don't have much work. I can just be zombie at home
Mm.
with my computer games or my
Yeah,
console games.
back to a bit
Yeah,
of relax
being a
time.
kid again.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, to
yeah.
be a kid again for that 1-2 weeks and back to the hustle life again.
Mm.
So yeah,
Washing your
that's
brain.
yeah, or maybe turn off my brain.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah.
appreciate. It's not happening so much as an adult, I must
Yeah.
say.
No.
Even those who might have more time,
Yeah.
I don't think we completely can turn off, especially with kids now.
Exactly.
It's not
Exactly.
happening too
So
much.
that's my biggest indulgence
Ah, I like
every
this
year.
feeling. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I can feel it. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
good.
2 more months left, 3 more months
Yeah,
ish
yeah,
to December.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I had a similar experience with one day my husband, I think, where was I? Oh, yeah, here in Malaysia. My husband got away with my kids and his mother visiting,
Mm.
kind of a road trip or something. And I couldn't make it because I had work. But I was happy actually to have work because nonetheless, I could organize my days as I wanted. And I didn't have any time in my head
Yeah.
anymore, apart from my own time.
Exactly.
Work or not, I don't care because it's all intertwined. I'm solopreneur, so it's the same like you. But I was so happy, like dinner time, don't care. It
Yeah.
can be 10 p.m. I don't care. I want to
Exactly.
work until midnight. I do. No one at 8 has to go to sleep. 1 week like this, it felt like ages,
Yep.
like good recovery, though I worked every single day. But it was so good. And I was longing for it, like now, when does it happen again? Because they're all back.
Yeah.
And that was exceptional in our lifestyle to not be all together on holidays. It was so different.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, brain off on certain matters.
Yeah.
That is good. I want this feeling again. Maybe
Soon.
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah.
That might become my extravagance, actually. All right. What is your current state of mind?
Phew. I think mm, messy, messy and chaotic, but in a very controlled manner. I think
Okay,
entrepreneurs
elaborate.
learn how to control the ups and downs.
Mhm.
Yeah, when you're happy, you're not really happy.
Yep.
When you're down, you're not really down.
Yep.
You're in this little safe
Yes.
bandwidth. You know?
Yes.
So that's my state of mind. It's constantly in a ping pong up and down like that.
Yeah, it's a roller
Yeah.
coaster entrepreneurship
Yeah.
as we know it. So, yeah, it
Yeah.
couldn't be otherwise.
And I guess another word to say is that we don't care about the state of mind.
Mm-mm-mm.
The only thing that matters is the things that we need to do
Yeah,
in front of
true,
us.
true.
Yeah.
And that I think is what keeps you avoiding
In a
that
way,
kind of down or
yes,
too
so
high.
that we don't
or-
spiral
Exactly.
or we don't get too
exactly. You
aesthetic.
don't have time to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So, okay. What, sorry, do you consider the most overrated virtue? So,
Hmm.
a value that everyone is praising, for instance, a bit trendy maybe, that actually you don't really agree with.
Hmm. Overstated. I think intelligence, maybe. At this day and age, intelligence can be tapped in different manners.
Mhm.
I would say that being resourceful and being street smart is more important than way
Okay.
more important than intelligence.
Okay.
I think when we grow up as millennials, our parents have been telling us like, okay, go university, get your degree, get your masters, get your all your certs. I think that has becoming more apparent that it's not as value adding to people's life.
I
Yeah.
understand.
So
Okay. So
yeah.
the academic
Academic intelligence. Maybe I
intelligence.
would be more specific. Academic intelligence is getting overrated. Yeah.
Okay. On what occasion do you lie, as in cheating? Big, small, white
I
lies.
think I think as entrepreneurs, we always like to say you fake it till you make it, right?
Mhm.
So
That was actually Yin from Safe Truck.
yes,
Yeah,
Ian,
she
yeah,
was on my mic to
Yeah.
guest before, and she said exactly this one.
Exactly.
Maybe in another question, but she related to this one.
yeah. I would say maybe not the word fake as in faking it, but more so over promising and then figuring out how to deliver it later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
or making it bigger than it is,
Yeah.
so that you can go through
Yeah.
and achieve whatever you want to achieve, and then you figure out. Yeah.
correct. So those are the white lies, I
Mhm.
guess.
I think everyone has done that in the entrepreneurship circles. Okay, what do you most dislike about your appearance, if anything?
Whew. I think this journey has gained me 20 kilos.
Oh,
So,
really? Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So, yeah, generally the overall appearance, I think maybe because of neglect, you're just focusing on what matters.
Mm.
So, yeah, general appearance could be better.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, during my wedding, I could have hoped I lost, like, I lose another 10 kilos there, but nope, didn't
Not
happen.
happened.
Nope, I had I had a pitch 10 days later. So, after the wedding, so nope.
Yeah, I think it's a common actually thing that I've noticed speaking with people around the entrepreneurship circles. That
Yeah.
that's someone you're so not having the time to eat properly. You don't have the thought about it. It's not in your mind. That yeah, workout is not necessary in the picture and all and all. And so at some point you regain control when you grow older. You
Yeah.
have a few more years behind you,
Hmm.
but at the beginning it's just
No, man.
not
Yeah.
happening.
So sometimes I see some founders are like super fit, six packs. I'm like, where do you find the time? Like,
So I tell you, I discuss with some of them, and they don't have kids. First of all,
okay, yeah, good
some
call, I
some don't
guess.
have,
Yeah.
or some have, but they are independent. Let's say,
Hmm.
so they don't require so much watch. Let's say, and they have somehow a sleep that is maybe shorter.
Okay.
And they wake up a bit more early, like 4, 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So different strategies here,
Different strategies,
but
yes.
yeah, some manage to do that, but I don't think everyone can do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So, there's no secret
I
here.
love my sleep. So,
Yeah, and it's good. It's mentally good. All right. Which living person do you most despise? So, warning here.
ooh,
That I think is coming from the Proust questionnaire because in those days, I don't believe that we can despise publicly someone,
mm,
especially on camera. So, and name that person. So, I
mm,
think it might be a game back then. I'm quite sure. But today would be more like which kind of person you don't like to be surrounded by.
mm. I think in this generation, there's a lot of people who want to be seen,
Hmm.
and they use many ways to make sure that they are heard or they are seen. And one of the ways is playing too much on the victim card,
Hmm.
going down the route like, oh, because this person did this to me, I have the right to speak out about like this when something bad happened to that person.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of victim cards being thrown out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's those kind of people that I felt like, are you doing a tick for tat then, and you'll never end,
Yeah.
right? So
Sure.
who
Sure.
who should be the one stopping this flow? So maybe those group of people. I can understand why they feel that way. I used to be that kind of person as well when I was younger. Maybe in time, people will start to feel like, okay, it's not worth
Mm.
holding on a grudge on things. So yeah, people who play too much on the victim card. I understand there are victims out there. Definitely, you have every right to cry. But some people like to lean on too much
Yeah.
on that
Yeah. I
without
understand.
really being the victim.
I
Yeah.
understand. Okay. Now, what is the quality you most like in a man, gender man?
Hmm. Ooh. I never like a man before, so it's gonna be hard to think. Um, I think if I have a son, I'm just trying to imagine as a
Yeah.
dad. If I have a son, and what would I want him to have? Confidence, I think, is very important. Even if you don't know what to do, you would have the confidence to say that I'm going to do it this way, and if it's wrong, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to change.
Yeah.
So that confidence to be able to make take action. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
And so, would it be different for the woman? Because the next question is, what is the quality you most like in a woman?
Oh. Hmm. I think that because the male figure has to decide and take action, so that generally brings out a lot of very logical thinking and very little emotional support or like
Hmm.
emotional consideration.
Yeah.
So I think the feminine side should bring in the quality that I'm looking for would be definitely the emotional aspects, which matters a lot when it comes to making decisions or like even taking care of a group of people,
Mm.
leading a team.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes too logical or too straightforward or just calling the shot just like that, it's detrimental.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
Understand.
balance. So
And on the other side, too emotional.
it's also
Yeah. It's a good
detrimental.
balance between
Yeah.
the two.
So I would say both are playing to their strengths.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Which words or phrases do you most overuse if you are aware of it?
Sure. Yes. Can. Everything can. I'm over
We've
promising.
got a lot of lists, yeah?
I mean, that seems to be my vocab these days. I tell people I'm a slut. Like whatever that can make money, sure, I'll do it. Like let's try it. Yeah.
Right? What or who is the greatest love of your life?
My wife, like no doubt. I
Okay.
think we've been together. This is our ninth year together.
Oh, nice.
So
So high school, university, somewhere?
no, after that,
After
I'm
that,
quite
okay.
old already. I'm 36 this year.
The
So
privilege of Asian people.
Asian
You don't
people,
age compared to
yeah,
us.
oh,
36. Oh my.
36,
I
yeah.
wish I could be 36 again.
Oh, yeah. So I can see us like growing old together, die together, that sort of thing. Yeah, definitely. My
Nice.
wife. Yeah.
Okay. When and where were you the happiest?
Oh, I definitely have the answer for this. University days for sure. I think carefree, no worry in the world, no one to answer to, and then I was fortunate enough to go to UK to study in London under a scholarship. So before this, I never thought of being able to study my degree even.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, best times. I mean, of all places in the world, London, and
At that age,
at
yes.
that age, at 20-ish,
Mhm.
yeah, fun
Especially
times.
coming from Asian background, I think
Yeah,
it's the door to, I don't know, wilderness or something, probably.
exactly. Crazy fun times, I
Yeah,
would say.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Crazy fun time, not
yeah.
wilderness.
I would love to relive those moments, but
I
here
understand.
we
Yeah,
are.
I appreciate what you're saying. Like this, very often I'm thinking about those years pre-business school, which were between high school. It's like your college, let's say, if you're a UK curriculum. And I think the best time for me was there
Yeah,
because of that. The zero concern, only just matters is the future,
yeah,
building your future, but still in fun.
yeah.
You don't have any responsibility.
Well,
Your parents have.
at least you're thinking about your future at that point in time. My God, I'm
Exactly.
thinking about tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The future, like what could I become, and who I'm gonna meet,
Mm,
and what do I look in the future, and all and all. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It was a fun time indeed. Okay. Now, which talent would you most like to have?
Mm. Patience.
Hmm.
I think running the business, being in a marriage, being with kids, running thin very fast
Hmm.
usually.
Oh,
So I
true.
think that's quite crucial, especially when it comes to running a business, lah, I would say. Yeah, to be able to not make rash decisions that fast and maybe let certain things unfold its own.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
anything.
Anything?
Ah, easy. I always tell people that I should have gone into this path way earlier.
Okay.
When I'm like I always tell people the golden age to start a company or a startup should be around the late 20s. So 28, 29, 30 at most. Yeah.
And you studied 3 years ago
I started
for first time.
yeah. So when I
Okay.
was 33, 33, 32-ish. Yeah.
Okay. Was it COVID because of that? That pushed you
Mhm.
there? No.
Not really, not really.
Okay.
I think I was already helping out a few friends in their businesses, in different areas. And then after that, because of that experience I have for the last 3 years of work helping them, I got the confidence to start my own company.
I understand.
Yeah. So yeah, just a late boomer, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
But I should have started earlier. Then I could run a lot faster. There's less constraints, less people to take care of, for
Of
sure.
course. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and more
That's
energy.
more freedom, more energy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of
At
course.
mid 30s, my God, it's different.
Wait for the 40s to
Oh
come.
my God.
There's definitely a before and an after 40. And it's
Uh,
not, I thought it was just me, but I can tell you every plus 40 plus I'm talking to, they say exactly the same thing. That
oh
no
my
one
God.
told us that it was a before and after 40.
Yeah.
I think the generation before the parents, it was before and after 60 something, 65,
Yeah.
70. But us, it's 40.
Yeah. I heard. Yeah. The goalpost is getting closer, right?
Yes.
So
And
yeah.
the society is changing a lot in many aspects. So
Yes.
wait the 40s. You
Oh
will
my
tell
God.
me.
4 more years. Yes.
Okay. What do you consider your greatest achievement so far?
Hmm. I think being able to keep everything in the balance still. This is my personal
Yep.
achievement, lah, I would say. Not Carching itself,
Uh-huh.
but personally keeping everything still in a balance. There are leakages here and there, for sure. Balancing my parents, my wife, my family, my kid, my dog even, and then my company. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite some juggling
Yeah.
indeed. Now, if you were to die and come back
Oh.
as a person or thing, what would it be?
What would I come back as? Huh, thing.
Or a person?
Something, a living organism that can last. I won't say a thing lah. Maybe a living organism, something that can last really long.
Okay.
Maybe a tree or
Yeah.
something. Because I really love to see what's ahead of time, like what's in store for humanity, like 400 years down the line.
Okay.
And I think trees do live that long.
You know, there is even, I just recently read that in a magazine for my kids. Where is it? I think it's in South America, I think. There is a desert place, and inside it is like a plant slash tree, I'm not sure, 3,000 years.
There you go.
It's a kind of a circle shape,
Yeah.
you know, a ball, green ball, like a moss ball, 3,000 years. Can
Wow.
you imagine
So a
what they have
terrarium
seen?
on its own, self-sustaining.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
haven't gone into that depth,
Okay.
but it's really amazing to think of what it can have gone through, seen in a way.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what I'm
3,000.
hoping for, to see what's ahead of us, because with technology progressing so fast,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so many amazing things that
Sure.
can happen, or maybe civilization collapse. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
But you don't want to be there.
well, I don't mind. I
Oh,
mean,
okay,
just
okay.
experience it. Why not?
Okay. Oh, you're
Yeah.
quite extreme here. I'm a big sci-fi lover, as in literature and prospective sci-fi. And that is a recurrent theme, you know, the
Yeah.
crashing of the world and all and all. And every time, like, I don't want to see that happening. I don't want my kids to see that
Oh, yeah.
happening.
Oh.
Keep it for much later, generations away. Where but yeah, so you're extreme in that thing. Okay, not a problem. Now, where would you most like to live? Could be a specific place or could be a sort of place. a
Right
kind of
now,
place.
somewhere in the Alps, in Switzerland, in a
Okay.
cabin in snow with a fireplace with my
You,
family and
you
a dog.
told me you
Yeah.
like the cold.
I love the cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So,
still you were born here.
yes, I was born here.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So somewhere in the cold, in the Alps.
All
Yeah.
right.
If not, I guess the closest is Almaty in Kazakhstan right now. It's the
Yeah,
closest
yeah.
place that we can get nice snow.
Or you
Yeah.
can go to Genting Island.
No snow. I would
There's
love
no
snow.
but
Yeah.
it's pretty cold out there when you
Not
come
enough.
from Kiel. Not enough. Okay, so much deeper
It has to
than
be
that.
negative.
The
yeah.
real one.
The
Yeah.
real one.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. What is your most treasured possession?
Uh, I mean, obviously, right now it's my phone.
Okay.
I can't live without it. Everything is done through the phone. Work, life, everything. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I get agitated when my phone is not with me, like right now. Right? Yeah.
I feel the but it's just there. Huh?
Yeah, it's just there. I know it's there. Yeah.
No
Treasure
missing
possession.
here. Okay. What do you regard as the lowest depth of misery? So the state where there is no hope anymore, like it's complete rock bottom.
I think humans are created for like to be to get, I guess, to build relationships with one another. Um, so I think the lowest rock bottom would be when you have none of those, and you feel like you have none of those, right?
Yeah.
So when the people I care about is no longer around, and even doesn't have to be a relationship directly. It could be people I care about through my company, right? So if
Yep.
let's say we're trying to help a society, X society, and you can't help them, right? And that's where I feel like, oh, why am I here? Like you start questioning things
Understand.
like that. Yeah.
Understand.
So
No purpose anymore.
Yeah, I think when there's no more relationship connection, you don't feel that relationship connection with anything or anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be God even, right? So if you lose that connection as well, so where's your anchor? You lose your anchor.
Oh, understand. Yes. Yes. Okay. More light a theme. What is your favorite occupation job?
Ah, I used to have two. Either a jet fighter pilot.
Okay, that's precise here.
Yeah. Because I like to have vantage points. One of the reasons why I say three as well, I like to see it from a different point of view, right? So
Okay.
flying planes that speed and can go anywhere, that's quite fun. Or being in a band, going around countries, the world,
Yep.
performing. So
Lots of entrepreneurs I had on my mic said something around music.
yeah, Yeah.
musician or band or something.
Something to get away from the typical spreadsheets
I
and
think
like
so. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
decks.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Indeed, indeed. Now, what is your most marked characteristic?
Like the one I like or the one
No, if someone had to describe you,
I
they would say, "Oh, Joshua, he's so like this or so like that."
stubborn, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, stubborn. And stubborn could mean like I hold on to the my point of view or my principles or like any argument lah. Yeah, I like to pick arguments somehow. I don't know why. Like if I feel like you're saying giving a point of view and I just want to challenge that. Like so just being stubborn in
Okay.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you most value in your friends?
Hmm. I value friends that do not care about time spent or like the requirement for maintenance all the time, but know that we are there for each other when times are bad or
Yeah.
when we need them.
Yeah.
So I can meet a group of friends, a group of friends that are just once a year or twice a year, but when we meet, like it felt like we weren't apart at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those are the things that's quality that I'm looking for in friendship. Like we know that we are there for each other. We don't have to talk to each other every day. We don't have to meet every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, who are your favorite writers if you are a reader?
Oh, I don't have any. I'm so sorry.
No,
I
it's
used to read when I was younger,
yeah.
and then I grew out of it because I felt reading it's um not say maybe okay, I would call it inefficient because you can't do anything else except
Oh, that's true.
focus.
Yep.
So you can only do one thing. So I moved to podcasts right now.
Ah, okay.
So like
Okay.
things like
Okay.
this, so
Yep.
that I
Yep.
can drive and listen, or when I'm on a plane, I can listen and do work as well. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't have a
Interesting.
writer. I'm
It's
sorry.
very much of a contemporary response. This, you
Yeah.
know, like I want to multitask so badly, I can't focus on a book
Yeah,
anymore.
because that's one way channel of downloading information, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
it has to be multi-way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Interesting. I'm a big reader actually, and so sci-fi. I was telling you in particular, and there's a book right now on my bed that is about this special challenge that human being wants to be more than just a one-way thinker. In a way, it's a one-way tasker. And so they have like something here, like
A chip.
yeah, a chip. And so that give them the ability to do multitasking, but fully, like 100% multitasking. Whereas it's been said that right now we don't multitask at all. Somehow you're losing focus on one of the tasks.
Yeah.
And so I'm just at the beginning of the book, but somehow it would be the growl basically, because you would become so much better human being in terms of efficiency.
Yeah.
I believe the story is not so good at the end, but for now it's promising. The first pages are promising.
Okay. Let me know
So
what
it's exactly
happens.
that. Yeah, 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 I will tell you. Now, who is your hero of fiction? So maybe not books, but could be comics, could be movies, mythology.
Hero of fiction.
I don't dare to say religion, but
Oh,
it's controversial.
controversial.
3 R's, I was told in Malaysia.
Cannot speak, right? Don't touch.
Yeah, so I've touched one. Ews.
I think at this age you don't really like lean on this themes or messages anymore. But I mean, there are heroes like from comic days. You got like Dragon Balls, like
Oh,
Goku and stuff.
Dragon Ball.
You have your typical Marvel comics,
Mhm.
your Iron Mans and your Captain
Sure.
America. I can't really identify one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just altogether
just
was
altogether,
fun.
yeah.
Was
It was
good.
more of like a consumption of entertainment rather than
Yeah.
a heroic figure.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, which historical figure do you most identify with? I would say, do you most get inspired by? It's hard to identify really with a historical figure.
Figure. Oh, this is tough. Not really a big historian. Hmm.
Could be contemporary, could be very ancient, could be religious this time. I won't have friends here anymore.
Don't have lah.
No,
I'm
it's okay.
sorry. Yeah,
It's
I
okay.
can't.
I find it very
can't pull.
difficult as well.
Yeah, I don't want to choose one for the sake of choosing, because that won't represent me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now nothing comes to mind.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's okay.
I'm constantly
Then
looking at the future.
yeah. Think of it if you find anything.
Yeah, well,
Now real life. Who are your heroes in real life?
I think it goes back to still my parents.
Mhm.
Those are the big heroes. My wife, I think it's a big one. Those are cliche answers. Um, if you will think of like a figure that's in society today, I guess all those successful tech entrepreneurs out there, those are the ones that I look up to and really analyze their life to see how they live theirs, what are their outcomes, will I have the same fate, like, you know, if I go through this path. Yeah, or even you don't really have to go that far, but even the entrepreneurs in Malaysia, you can also see some form of shadowing. Like this is probably where you would head to if
Yep.
you're going to be
Yep.
successful, right? Yeah. So
Okay.
maybe just techpreneurs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are your favorite names? First names. It's out of the blue question.
First names.
Yeah.
Funny, Joshua rather than Jeshua.
So I'm tripping on your name
Yeah,
every time because
exactly.
I'm thinking, is it me like writing it wrongly
No,
the first
no.
time? But no, it's Jeshua.
Yeah, it's Joshua.
So Joshua would be one.
Yeah,
that you
maybe
like.
maybe because everyone keep calling me that, I felt like, you know what? Yeah.
Let's go with it. Okay. And it's not your, Joshua, it's not your birth name.
It is.
Oh, it is.
I'm a Christian, yeah, so it's in my IC.
Right. Okay, you're two of my guests like this. Chinese background, but real cool, normal name, no double
I guess
names.
my parents wanted to be cool.
Yeah, Joshua is cool, actually. The other one was Kevin. And same, not K-E, but K-A-Y.
K-Y,
Yeah,
okay.
Kevin from OTA, that you must know as well.
Yeah.
All right. Next is, what is it that you most dislike?
I most dislike. When I'm in the zone, I hate inefficiencies. Like that things that would slow other things down, or like people doing multiple tasks, repetitive tasks for no reason. Yeah, I really have very little patience for that.
Okay.
Yeah, and my team knows that.
Like many entrepreneurs, I would say.
Yeah,
it's not going fast enough usually.
Yeah, it's not going fast enough. Yeah.
And now, what is your greatest regret if you have ever had one?
Very similar to what my previous answer was. I think starting early in this journey, that 8 year difference, is it 6 years difference, could make a lot. I can get a lot more done.
Yeah, understand that. Yeah,
biggest regret.
Yeah, and plus I think pre-30, if my memory is good, we were more blunt. I think it's called in English, like bold.
Yeah, more bold.
Yeah, blunt might not be that bold.
More bold. You more energy, more willing to take risk. Bigger risk.
Yeah,
and
not without like
consequences.
We go for it.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
You don't have to think about.
Yeah, now we could go for it, but we would have analyzed the risk and all, and
the payoff.
Ponder.
You have to calculate.
Lots of analysis before we take the risk. Yeah, indeed. How would you like to die? Sorry.
Always fear of dying. I am always like fear of this. I don't know whether you guys have read the latest breakthrough in biology, Yamanako factors. There's a chance that you can extend your life now. Every cell in your body has few protein cells that can be reconfigured.
Okay.
And you can reverse into a stem cell and then change into whatever cells you want.
Promising.
Very promising. But how would I like to die?
Eventually, I think we will all die somehow.
Yeah, of course. Preferably not with my wife. So definitely, unfortunately to say this, but I would love that my wife would die first.
Why
rather
that?
than
Explain.
me. At least she doesn't have to experience losing me.
Okay, understand.
That kind of thought process, right?
Yeah.
And similarly with that, then in around my kids, that's how I like to die. Sleeping.
Yeah.
Preferably.
Yeah.
Not gasping for air, but just go off in the night. I don't even know whether that's true. People say like old people die in their sleep. I don't know whether they really die in their sleep or like they suffocate first and then they die, and then people
yeah,
think
the
like, oh yeah,
technicality
yeah, the
of dying in the
technicality
sea.
of
I
that.
can't tell indeed.
Yeah, because I mean, I swim and I can understand when you're out of air how
Yeah,
it feels
yeah.
like. Oh, not a fun
No,
experience. Yeah.
no. And maybe
So
we are sleeping as well and we don't know.
yeah, so I hope is sleep and die, like you don't feel it. Yeah, that sort of thing, and then your kids are around you,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah,
Many people said the same.
yeah.
Now, what is your motto?
There are no walls that cannot be broken.
Mhm.
I think I'm really holding on to this notion, especially of late, this last few months. Yeah,
Okay.
and I keep telling the team as well, like, yes, it seems impossible now, but there's definitely a way that we can crack this.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and just keep trying.
Okay.
Just no walls that cannot be broken.
Okay, nice. So we have gone through the 35
Oh, that's
questions.
35 already?
Yeah.
All right.
How
That's
do you
quite
feel?
easy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Only,
right?
only one or two that I really can't give an
Yeah,
answer.
yeah. Some are more tough and would require more time, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, wasn't it
Mm.
too bad?
No?
No?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we will go into Carching a little bit more.
Mhm.
And I would like you to do the usual pitching, but this time the 1 minute pitching.
Is this to brands or to drive users?
I think the two of them, because this is your
Okay.
Carching is for the two audiences.
Okay. Can. So Carching is a mobility ad tech startup that helps car owners like you and I to be able to unlock more value as you drive around town. And how do we do it? We do it through advertising, allowing brands to be able to put wraps on your cars or even 3D objects or screens and monetize every trip that you make passively. So like you can go to your favorite restaurant, go to work, watch a movie, just live your life as usual and you'll be able to generate up to 500 ringgit every month.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Mhm.
I was thinking I should investigate that actually.
Maybe. Yeah. You can try that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I mean, you have a car, so what's the point? you know?
Exactly.
Okay, nice pitch. Now we go deeper into Carching through 4 questions, my way as a brand strategist. And we're starting with, why are you on earth for as an organization? So what is your big why, your big purpose here?
The name itself, Carching, car, make money, kaching, like a sound
Yeah.
of the cash register, is to help you to monetize your assets. Like when you buy a car, I always tell people it's very silly to buy a full price car just like that because immediately you get hit of it on depreciation, interest, and it's just for ego, right? And just for that feeling of like, oh, I own a new car. So we want to help car owners to be able to find other ways to make your assets sweat more. So one of them is through advertising, you get to earn passive income. Soon we want to figure out how to save your time looking for parking or even repairs. A lot of Malaysians don't even know what's going on behind the hood. Like when you hear a sound like, oh shit, what's going on in my car? I have to send to the mechanic, right? So these are the little things that in car ownership, we want to help you to get more value out of it.
Understand, yeah.
And car is a big part of your life in Malaysia,
True.
across Southeast Asia. There are two assets
True.
that a lot of us look forward to buy. Maybe not so much of house anymore, but used to be housing.
Yeah.
And the next thing is car.
Yeah.
Right? There's more vehicles in Malaysia than humans.
True.
So that's why we're here to be able to figure out like, okay, if this is going to be a big purchase by Southeast Asians in general, how can we help them to make it easier, less friction? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what people do you want to resonate with? So you have 2 sides.
Yeah. We want to help people that that get hit the most. So obviously the well-to-do affluent market in Malaysia, we call it T20s, do not feel the pinch of owning a car. I mean, in fact, they have 2-3 cars at home.
True.
Right? It's only the mass M40 that has to go through the daily grind. They can't go to work on time or easy without a car. Public transport is getting better in Malaysia, but still not there at all. Singapore is the best one so far, but everywhere else, look at Jakarta, Manila, it's not amazing. Even Bangkok, also not great. So everyone has to own a car, and this adds on the burden, financial burden on us M40s, right? And I really want to help this segment. A lot of the government policies help either the top or the very bottom. It's never the middle
In
income.
many countries, actually.
Yeah,
That
so-
kind of range is kind of squeezed into 2 ranges
Exactly, it
that
keeps
have
squeezing.
different objectives.
Yeah. So that's why this is a very good way for everyday workers that can't tell the boss, hey boss, I'm gonna pick up a stranger from the airport or I'll go deliver food. No way. They have to go to work.
Yeah.
We want to help these people
Yeah.
to find ways to unlock more value.
Okay. How different are you from your competitors, if you have any?
Of course, yeah, we have many competitors. This is not a new industry that's been there for many years since the taxi days 20 years ago in Malaysia. But I do want to put a note that in places like Philippines, in Thailand, it's not as common as Malaysia and Singapore.
Okay.
These are the two countries that car advertising has been there for quite a while. And how do we differentiate ourselves? Number one is we want to make it available to everyone, not just taxi operators or even e-hailing drivers. So everyday Malaysians can participate in this. Everyday Filipinos can participate in this, or even Thais. So that's the first differentiating factor. Number two, I think a lot of people design it from the lens of the user, of the car owner, but not enough from the lens of the brand owner.
Okay.
So advertisers, they care a lot more other things rather than just impact driven, giving back to society, right? They want to see effectiveness of the campaign. So the way we differentiate ourselves is we add on ground event element to the whole playbook. So, for example, I don't know, the audience would remember the days of Red Bull, Mini Cooper going around, or even our Milo trucks going to schools, giving out drinks. Since we have a branded car already, we can move the car into high traffic areas, foot traffic areas, park it there, do a guerrilla 2-3 hour on ground event that can get immediate engagement and conversions for brands. So in a way, we are mimicking the digital marketing funnel from impression all the way down to the funnel of even building loyalty.
Yeah.
So that's how we differentiate ourselves. So first, available for everyone, and number two, we try to mimic digital marketing funnel.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what do you promise to those people that you are wanting to resonate with?
What we promise is definitely a way to unlock value passively. So we want to be able to be that background app that you have that will generate passive cash flow for you as you just live your life as usual. We're not an active income stream platform. It's not like a gig economy where you go and you have to drive somewhere to earn money or you have to do something to earn money. Treat it like a fixed deposit or a passive investment fund that you just put at the back of your head. And that's the promise we give to you. Join us and you'll be able to just switch off that concern and live your life as usual, and we'll pay you a few hundred ringgit every month after that.
Okay. That's a nice promise, actually. So now we are getting to the bottom of this interview, and I can give you some time to share about any updates, hot news, anything coming, or anything we haven't covered, because it's a very unique genre in entrepreneurship podcast here. So it's your time to share anything you'd like.
Anything.
Careful about the anything, because I know Jeshua a bit. And before the interview, he asked me if he could be a bit
blunt.
Yes, blunt. Yeah.
Got it. I'll be nice first and talk about the company first.
Don't get me dismissed from YouTube.
For sure. No. Nothing like that. I guess in terms of Carching, we are in our third year now. Coming to we finished our third year. And we are in a nice place. We have Malaysia covered. We cover across Malaysia, and now we are in Philippines and soon Thailand. So we're going to launch Thailand in a very short while. So I guess that's a nice update right there. And now we can serve like more Southeast Asians to be able to generate passive income. And maybe on a personal note, something to share, and I think this is not spoken enough out there. A lot of people like to glorify startup and you only see the wins and you never see the losers, the loss that we go through, right? This is definitely not a journey for everyone. And I think it's very irresponsible for any party to go out there to keep preaching like you must go into startup or you go chase your dream and start whatever companies you want. It's not that easy. It takes a lot of sacrifice for sure, and a lot of different kind of character built to be able to persevere to get somewhere. Most of us end up getting nothing. Most of us end up burning a lot of relationships, sacrificing a lot of shit. So only do this when if you're very passionate about a certain topic or a certain issue that you want to solve. And you must know that once you sign at a dotted line, it's going to be life for the next 10, 20 years. Yeah.
True.
So I think that's the realistic part of running startups. I think more of us should come out and speak about it. I always see people going out there and shout like, "Oh yeah, my startup is this, my startup. You should join. You should start your own company. AI is great now. Go jump into it." I think it's dangerous. I think, especially in the whole Gen Z in the whole Gen Z society, um, they are already so pressured by so many factors, forcing, or not say forcing them, like manipulating them in a way to think that startup is an easy option,
Yeah,
could
yeah.
cause even more pressure.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. No, it comes with a price, certainly.
Yes, a very big price.
Yeah, and I know for being surrounded by entrepreneurs every single minute, that in Asia especially, choosing that path goes already against the culture.
Yeah.
In many families, it's not accepted. So you also have to deal with the non-acceptance from the family, the no support, basically. So it's not for the faint-hearted.
Oh, definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
So now where can we find you, Carching and yourself online?
Oh, I mean, we're all on social media, carching.co. And also that's also the website, carching.co, carching.co. So yeah, reach out to us in any channels. Our TikTok is slightly better than our Instagram. So
Okay.
we have some fun videos there. Have a look.
Good.
Yeah.
And yourself?
So my handle on Instagram is Jeshua Choong, just my name, Jeshua Choong, and also on LinkedIn as well. So I try to keep it standard across. Yeah, you can reach
Much
out to me
easier.
anywhere.
Okay, we will put the links in the comments of the video.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. At the
Thank
end,
you so
Jeshua,
much.
thanks for your time. Sorry for being delayed because today
No.
was so
No
delayed
worries.
recording.
No worries.
So nice to have you and having the opportunity to finally
to be
sit
here.
down
Yes.
and not bumping into each other.
I know, right?
And,
Yeah.
very nice of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.